I'm here, guys. Just give me like 2 seconds here. My daughter's about to get picked up, so her mom's a little late getting here. Guys. Just give me like 2 seconds here. All right. Hope everybody's doing well today. Excuse me. All right. We got in here Adkins, Mystery Snail Guardians, S, Steven. How you guys doing today? I don't know about y'all, but I got off work early and I'm bored. A lot of people didn't go today that were listed, so figured what the hell, why not? Give us something to do. Yeah. I had a client today. Went there. All they wanted done was a water change. So I mean, that's all I did. I'm not going to try to force anything else on. Took me about 15 minutes. Went back to the shop. Fed some reptiles. Had to feed snakes today. And here I am. Here I am. Give me a few minutes here to get settled in here, and I'll probably throw out that link in case anybody wants to come up and say hello. I know a lot of people are busy today. So no worries if not. How big was the thing? It was a 55. So it literally took me about 15 minutes. And that most of that was just hauling out the fucking hoses. Hey, Hippie John, what's going on? Not a whole lot. Got off early. Nobody was on. So I popped up. Hmm. All right. There we are. Atkins, you ought to like just take a bunch of cashews and send them to everybody. Everybody likes roasted cashews. And if you don't, well, you're lame. So I made a logo. I know you guys can kind of see it up in the top right corner there. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna pull up a bigger picture of it here. I made it myself. I'm not very artistic, so bear with me. Put stuff in a fish tank, but I can't fucking draw or anything like that. This is my first time doing any kind of video editing or anything like that. So afternoons are pretty low usually. Yeah, it seems a lot of afternoons here isn't much live streaming going on. Yeah, everybody's usually busy. I mean, I know for me, usually this is one of my most busiest part of the days. Hey, ADHD. Like pistachios, yeah, pistachios are pretty good. I don't like pistachios by themselves, but I like pistachio ice cream and stuff. Anyways, this is what I got: an iguana and a dojo loach and some fancy letters, transparent background. Took me like 3 hours to sit there and cut out the iguana and all that stuff until I figured out that there's like this little AI thing that'll do it for me in about 3 seconds. So yeah, I got pretty upset over that. Got through all the way through the iguana and most of the way through the dojo loach before I figured that out. It was pretty fucking funny, but it pissed me off. Good too. Why not? Eduardo. Hey, buddy. How are you today? Yeah. Let me know what you guys think or if I can make it any better. All right. I think I prepared, although you can never really know, right? Depending on how well this stream goes is going to depend on how long I stay on. I know there's some other people that are going to be streaming here after a while. But if we got enough people in here, might as well stay on. Thanks, Eduardo. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Hip John, that's fine. That's totally fine. I just put that together just for shits and gigs, really. See what I could do. Ricky, what's going on, man? Hmm. Looks alien like. Well, I figured because the background that I use has those green lines in it, if I would, or if I kind of match the color on the lettering of my logo, it would match. It would work nicely. I don't know. Looks like the letters on mine are a little darker. The green on it. Jennifer Weaver, Ricky. My dogs have nasal congestion. Any ideas on how to free it? I tried using nasal drops and steam, no results. Honestly, Ricky, I don't. I couldn't tell you. But I'm sure somebody here in the chat could help you with that. Heck yeah, John. That's awesome. So when are we going after this time person? What time person? 12 people in here. Heck yeah. Welcome, everybody. Pretty sure yeah. Forgot I went live on Twitch too. Figure that out real quick. Yep, there we are. Cool. There we are. What I'm doing here. Trying to get everything set right. Apparently I'm not doing it right. Oh well. Trying to get it set up so I can see YouTube, Twitch, and then StreamYard at all at the same time. Trying. There we go. How are the dojos doing? Good. Doing good. I'm assuming you mean dojos. Melissa, hope you're doing good today. Anyone heard from Mike Aquatic and things today? He was really depressed last night. Yeah, he was in here about 2:30, 3 o'clock this morning when I was live. Um, he's doing okay. I know he's worried, stressed out over it. Sure, I'll pull through. I also made it known that we're all here for him if he needs to reach out for somebody as well. So I know how hard it can be to lose a tank. Rainer Trofer, welcome, welcome. Geez, Ricky's still going at it. I'm just messing with you. I can see that. Yes, it could. Hope he's doing better today. I know that. Might be at work, yeah. Very well could be. Very well could be. Sorry, I got a cough. Put in the bathroom with the shower on really hot. Yeah, I was gonna say, I know he said something about steam. I haven't really ran into any issues like that with my dogs, so I really wouldn't know. Did he get into something, Ricky? Because if he got into something and it got up his nose, there's a good chance flushing it out could help. I know you said you use nasal drops, but give it a good, like sort of like a neti pot. Saline. Allergies. Okay. Oh, yeah. Definitely, Eduardo. Definitely. Sorry, guys. I didn't realize my camera was off. Damn. Why aren't you Turn on, damn it. Doing good, ADHD. Got off work early, so it's a plus. Doesn't happen very often for me. I do have NS on me. I could use it to flush, but if thing goes wrong, what do I do? I couldn't tell you, Ricky. All I know is flush isn't really gonna hurt it. Just using like saline. When I was a kid, my dog got into something in the garage and gave a pretty good nasal infection. And it was the vet or the vet that we had told us to drain it. Yeah. But you also got to think, Rainer, he's also in India. So it's quite a bit different over there. You know, the fish family ain't going nowhere but to travel and meet them. Thank you, Eduardo. All those fish tubulars. Oh yeah. Really have anything crazy planned today? I just popped in to give everybody something to do. We're hang out. Brian B's video was at Aquashella today. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think Will Nace was there too. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Want to go to Australia? Yeah, that'd be pretty dang cool. It really is, us. I've enjoyed it. He's trying to blow his nose by himself. I honestly couldn't tell you, man. Fly would be another good person to ask as well. Glad you did too. Too boring at this time of day without someone streaming. Yes, yeah. Uh, can't say I'm a fan, to be honest. Yeah, the weather is nice today. I'm not too sure, Melissa. Yeah. Kind of raw. Oh, wow, raw. What kind of dog, Ricky? Hey, Sandy. How you doing? 13-year-old Chihuahua? Shit. Hmm. I don't know. An old Chihuahua. Hey, Farrell, how's it going? Hope you're doing good today. Welcome. All right. Yeah, I should stream in the afternoon on my own too. Me and B Whistle started streaming this week, Tuesday and Friday, but I should do my own too. Yeah, hey, definitely a good time. Yeah, that wouldn't be very good. Not be very good at all. I just never ran into any of that issues with my dog, so I couldn't even begin where to tell you. Oh, it's the one with diabetes. Super old chihuahua. Don't hear many of them living that old. At least not around here. At least he's sleeping. It's definitely good. Yeah. Watch the replay too, unfortunately. There you go. That's good. It's open 24/7. There's not. I think the nearest. I couldn't tell you if there's one open around here for 24/7. Could not tell you. None that I use are open 24/7. Really not liking my new hours. Got to be at the school at 6 a.m. and I have to be up at 4:15 a.m. Yeah, bet. When I first started my business, I was pretty anal about being at work at a certain time, and I had to be there at 7 a.m. on a dot or earlier every day, no exceptions, and did that for a long time. So I was always up by like 4:30, 5 o'clock, 5:30 at the latest. It sucked. And I started coming in about 9, and yeah, now it's real nice. Half the time, I still find myself waking the fuck up at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, staying up until 3, 4 o'clock in the morning as well. So, be an internship for administration for a few months. Nice. I hope it all goes well, man. It's really cool. Or when the paramedic comes to give him his insulin shot in the morning, I'll ask him to do what he can. Yeah. Or at least ask about it. Nice. 19 people. It's the most people I've had in here. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Kind of hanging out, chit chatting. Nothing too crazy. Killing time, as the title suggests. Still thinking that politics within the administration is too. Yeah, I could understand that. Definitely understand that. It's awesome, Ricky. There's not very many people I can say that. I hope my dogs stay healthy when they're old. My Belgian Shepherd has a bit of hay fever when the grass and hazelnuts are in bloom. Dang. Can't remember who. I think it was my aunt. When I was younger, they had a dog, and she said it was allergic to the grass. Okay, I wasn't going to question it. Whatever. It's just always sounded a little funny. Funny. Sure, it's a thing somewhere. But she ended up replacing all of her grass in her backyard with that fucking fake golfing mat stuff. Fake grass. It's got a corner in the back. It's like a sand pit, sort of like a play box or a play sandbox. They dug into the ground, and that's where he goes. Dog has seasonal allergies too. Bees and wasps. Yeah, turf. My alarm's set at 3:50 and I'm up by 4. Don't get to do late nights that often anymore. Lurking in water changes. Well, thanks for hanging out, listening to me ramble. This is the very reason why I won't keep any more dogs at home. Yeah. My dog, both my dogs used to hunt, so they've been in all sorts of shit. I've never seen them run into any issues or anything, thankfully. Nothing more than like a spur in a foot or something. It's nearly 5 p.m. for you? Yeah. Half hour till. Hey, Brennan or anyone, is it odd to think that when some fish fan peeps, when doing water changes, do it with minimal clothing? I don't think it's odd. I mean, shit. We're all human, right? Oh, you think it's odd, Melissa? Hell, man. You ever had a crash at home or a fish tank crash at home at like 3 o'clock in the morning after you just laid down in bed? Yeah. Or a tank bust? I had a tank bust on me. Sleeping. Yeah, it was about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, I think. And I heard water hitting the floor, so I jumped up. I was butt ass naked doing a fucking water change, draining the rest of the goddamn water out of that 120. All right. I just had to make sure. I mean, it's the only way. You feel so free. Python in one hand and a python in the other hand. The fuck? Why not? Pair of shorts and several tees when I do water changes. Hey, I just wear whatever. I wear a lot of polos and khakis and shit like that for work a lot. So it's usually what I'm wearing. Take a shower with your water change water. Yeah, Steven, for real. I was also surprised when the vet said she was allergic to grass, and the dog trainer thought my dog was just too lazy to look. Oh, damn. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing, or if it was a thing. You've heard the ladies have issues with boobies in the tank at all, but us guys, I'm usually doing it. My PJs, I'm actually wearing some clothes from last night. Like, would you shirt nice? Yeah, t-shirt and jeans. Don't do water changes anymore. Hey, hire somebody to do it for you. Going back to Eduardo was saying, shit, man. Why not hire somebody or a female that's pretty well endowed and Just have her be your tank scrubbing person. Have them get in there and scrub them sides of them tanks. Hmm. And you give them work shirts, and they're all white, with just a real small logo going up across the top. Hmm. That's how you do it. Goes back to what we were looking at last night when we were looking at corals, and we saw that picture on Google of looked like a lady laying back with her chest popped out, naked, and had corals growing all over it. Well, we got up to 20 people in here, and that's the most I've ever had in here, and that's pretty cool. But it dropped back down to 15. Oh no, maybe I said something wrong. Only with wet armpits. Well, luckily for me, most of my tanks are all 75s, so pretty deep. Not everybody's that tall. Ricky and cheese. It's funny. I bet they were intimidated by my Python joke. I thought it was fucking hilarious, but right, Adkins? That's giving me a pretty good idea. I've got a bunch of clay, and my mom's got a kiln. I'm gonna sculpt me some titties and grow some coral on it. Be pretty cool. You got the perfect tank to put it in too. Hey, Jenny Lynn, how you doing today? I don't know. I guess that's for me to know and you to find out. Hey, John, can't just give up that kind of info right all willy nilly. Glad I'm not the only one wondering about what the fuck we all do. Well, half the time I'm scrambling between switching the Python to another tank, chatting in the chat if I can, taking care of a little one, and yeah, scrubbing tanks while I do it all too. That's what I do. Yeah. See, I saw somebody say your name earlier. I didn't see your name in the chat, so I just went with it and said hi anyways. So now that I see you, I'm actually saying hi for real, for real. It is. You've been popping in quite a bit. I just thought that crossed my mind the other day while at Agua Show with all those tanks there. Yeah, I can definitely understand that. I can definitely understand that. Hmm. Oh, we're climbing back up to 19. Heck yeah. Just home from a day of errands. What's new, Misfit? Not a whole lot. Got off early today. I know there's a lot of people that were listed that didn't go, and figured a lot of people were bored and decided to come up. The other day, I was trying to adjust the internal power filter. It popped out of the bracket and shot water straight in my face. I'm sorry, Sandy. I've done that so many times. It's not even funny. It's hilarious. I'm sure it made you really mad when it happened too, because it does me every time. What really sucks is when you get a nice big fucking return pump for like 100-gallon sump and a nice 300-gallon tank. sitting there trying to hook it up, or you're sitting there hooking it up, get it set right, and you're fucking with the union valve, and it pops off and just blasts you with like 250 gallons a minute. And at a customer's house, nonetheless. All right, Eduardo. No problem. I have his lady at my zoo. She handles cobras better than anyone, so it's surprising he's such a male-dominated professional. Hey, that's pretty rad. 3G, thanks for lurking and working. Appreciate it. It's nice to see you. Back up to 20. Hell yeah. Eduardo. Hey, 3G, thanks for lurking and working. Appreciate it. I can hear my.
Good afternoon.
Yo.
I was trying to. The computer's kind of slow, so I'm like making sure that all the volumes are muted. I was like, last thing I want like yeah, it was kind of weird. I was like, I was sitting and they were like taking stuff down and the corals and they were just like drenched. You know, they took everything down. I was like, you know, I couldn't do that. I have to take off my clothes and put on my water changing clothes. It's a pair of shorts and a couple of these tees, and I have a whole bunch of them. And I'm like, that's what, because, and I got to have several because it's like, just like Sandy said, you know, you're moving a tank or you're doing this and you're going to change the sump or anything, and just water just splurts all over your face everywhere. And it's like, I have my best friend, he works at Kohl's. So every time they have like a special sale on towels, I have tons of towels. I mean, I got a closet full of towels because of all the water changes.
I use these plastic like catch mats that I set around the tank. Super absorbent. Right. They're pretty rad.
But the my issue is my floor. I have wooden floors, so I have to like constantly have all. I mean, I like wipe my face, throw it on the floor. Wipe my face, throw it on the floor. So, and then when I do a deep clean, which is rare because I got a lot of plants. I don't really do, but you know, the algae gets on the tank. Like, I don't know if you can,
right.
This tank right here, I was gone a weekend because the sun hits it. It is completely filled, all of it on that side with algae, but algae doesn't kill anything. And that's my breed. That's my angels and my German blue rams are in there. I'm like, they're fine. My pencil fish are in there. They're all good.
Like myself at the shop, I pay a little more attention to it because if I have some more or a bunch of fish or some more pricey fish that a customer wants to come in and check on while it's quarantining, I like to look really nice.
Yes, exactly.
So, but here at home, I don't mind as much. Like you'll notice down here in that 55, there's a bunch of hair algae going on. Shit, yeah. I'll scrape it every once in a while, or I'll get like I normally just scrape the sides. I'll go scrape 2 sides one week and 2 sides the next week, and that's kind of how I alternate it.
The thing is that it also is like. It also is like full of on the top. It's full of duckweed. And what I normally do is when I do all that, I clean it and then I just take it and throw it in the pond in the back with the goldfish because they eat all that up. It's food. You know, nothing goes to waste. That's what I love about what I'm doing. Nothing goes to waste.
I give it to my cichlids. They eat it.
Yep. It's just, I mean, what's in the food? I mean, look at the ingredients on all the food. It has algae. It has this. It has plants. I mean, just do what you have to.
That, and I like the fact that algae sucks up a little bit of the nitrates and nitrites.
A lot ammonia. Of the nitrates and ammonia, right? So before I took like a 12-day, actually it was 10 days. No, 12 days. It was 12 days when I went to Canada a few years ago. I was like, I had the discus, I had my gourami tank, I had my angel tank, I had my saltwater tank with the Nemos and all that stuff. I call them Nemos instead of clownroaches, but I'm clownfish. Anyway, so I left before I went. I did a test. I was like, okay, I'm gonna be gone 12 days. Let me see if I could let them go 5 days without eating, without doing water changes, doing anything. They were fine. I was like, okay, let me go to 7 days. And I did it. They were fine. but I allowed the algae to accumulate, and it created the biofilm in the tank that just kept it healthy.
Yeah.
You know, so I was like, nope, that'll be fine. And then I didn't even test it after that. I said they're gonna be fine, and sure enough, they were fine. You know, they were all fine. I kept the temperature in the house at a good 78. So if the heaters went, at least the house was still warm, warm enough not to get too cold. I mean, it was, I think, August. Yeah, it was August. So, and in August here in Florida, it is, it's 110 degrees,
Mm-hmm.
So making sure that worked out that way. But cleaning it, it's like, and I love it. I don't know what it is. And anyone in chat or YouTube, Brendan, I love working in the water.
Yeah, me too.
It's like, I love working with this. I like moving it around. I like doing this. And then I love leaving it alone.
That's why I do it for a living.
Yeah, I know, right? Right. It's sort of like you get a chance to do it for a living. And, well, I do it for a living. 45 years I've been doing it, but not for profit or business, just me. And,
right.
It's sort of kind of like that release. So it's like tank day. You get down. Today's Wednesday. I skip feeding them on Wednesdays. And I was like, yeah, but I didn't feed them for 2 days. I was like, I came because I was gone Saturday and Sunday. So I came in and I was like, stripped all my work clothes. And I said, all right, let me feed you guys. And I just fed them all, and they're like puppies.
Yeah.
I swear to God, they're like puppies. They see, especially the angels over here, they see me coming. They're like, ooh, 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 ooh. I'm like,
yeah. All my fry do the same thing, except for my plecos, obviously. But they're all really excited all the time.
They do.
I love it.
They get excited. And I don't know if you heard, but at Coachella, I got a black avatar betta.
I did not.
Yes, I got two. Actually, I only bought two little fishies, two bettas from Bad Fish, Florida. The black avatar and put them over there. No, the black avatar is here, but the other one over there is the white samurai. It's black bodies with a white on them. That I got a few from Lisa from KG Tropicals. And I saw this one and I was like, oh, wow, because I want to breed them. And I know Lisa has a couple of more females and I want to get a couple more females from her. So I want to try them, see if they can breed. But the black avatar, and I love the fact that they were young. That the smaller the body of the betta, it's the younger it is.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I love about them. I don't like buying big bodies. No. That means they've been around for way too long. So I buy
Steven says he couldn't help but get some bettas too, mostly because of Jenna demanded it.
Yes, I remember when you were in Dallas. But
funny.
I love bettas. I mean, I have tons of bettas. I've always had bettas.
I like bettas too.
I think
it's hard to find ones that really stand out for me.
Yep.
Because I've always kept bettas most of my life, so it's.
But you gotta check out the avatars.
Oh, I've seen them. They're gorgeous.
They're so gorgeous.
The only one of the few ones that I haven't kept are some of the alien bettas. Some of the morphs of the alien bettas, like wow.
Brandon, you gotta go to her site. She had some stunning young alien bettas, male and females. She had some real cool ones.
If you got a link or somebody is able to pull up a link for it, that'd be pretty cool. I love checking out new people.
I think she might be. I'm not sure. I can't because if I do, I'm going to lose you.
Oh yeah, no, that's why I said.
But if Ian can go to Fish Fam, Bad Fish, Florida, I believe. Let me see if I have her.
Oh, she's in the Fish Fam?
I believe so. I do believe so. I'm not 100% sure, but Bad Fish, Florida. If she's not on there, I think you can grab her site.
Yeah.
Yes, the avatars for the bettas. Yes.
He was talking about HMPKs.
For the avatars.
I don't know what that means, if I'm being honest.
The humpbacks?
No. I don't know.
This one, the only thing is that I put him in because I have tannins in my tank. All these tanks behind me have tannins, and because I like having tannins, especially with bettas in them. and because he's dark, I have a dark background, and the sun's hitting it this way, so I can't. I see him when he comes to the glass,
Yeah.
but all I see, actually what I see is I don't see him. I just see the glitter of the metallic that he has on the body. That's what I see moving. It's like a shadow with glitter on it.
That's
It's
funny.
really, really cool. It is. It's really
The last beta I bought was a blue rim beta when those things first started coming around. They're snow white. They got a nice blue rim going all the way around, like a metallic blue almost.
cool.
My
And
God.
the other one I got not too long ago was a blue betta with a white tail rim, white, but it looks like he's all blue now. The white is going away. He still has some. It's a crown. And
I've noticed that
Yeah, it's
with
going
mine.
around,
A little bit fades away, but
yeah, it faded. And I have I bought a white betta a while back, platinum white. He is now the American flag. He is white, turquoise, red, blues, and unfortunately, he has right above the not the dorsal. Is it? The dorsal fin. He has a cyst. That's the second betta that I got that were white that got cysts and changed
Weird.
colors because they have marble in them for somehow.
Hmm.
And I'm like, I wish I can like operate them or something, but I don't know how. I just treat them to the best, and they're in their own tank, so they're not with anything, nothing to bother them. But bettas have always been my. They're just so beautiful, and I like them. I like having them in like a 5.5, a 10-gallon tank, an 8-gallon bow, that kind of thing. I like all of them. I love them.
Me too.
And I had one in the downstairs shower, but I was like, no, can't do it. That's where I put my deodorant on. The aerosol odor. I'm like, nah, can't do it. If it falls in there, it'll kill them. So I took them out. It's like you don't know anybody using cologne or something would do something stupid,
Mm-hmm.
and anything on it just kills them. So I'm like, nah, it looks nice. Taking them out. Took them out.
Right.
Didn't kill them. And I do have Dumbo ears bettas. I have a male and a female that I also got from Lisa and KG Tropicals.
Nice.
And I don't know. I just have them all. I just got pictures all over them. And I want to breed them, especially the white Sakura, Samurai. I want to say Sakura for some reason, but they're Samurais. And now that I got the black Avatar, he's a baby. I mean, baby. But you never know.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Try them out. Yeah. It would be nice if I get 10, I'm good.
I want to work with a bunch of wild betas.
Oh yeah. Well, what's her name? Taylor was on Rico last night.
Yeah.
And she's moving, and I'm like, damn. I hate when that happens. You start a project and then you can't finish it because you got shit that happens in real life.
Yep.
It's like it just interrupts the process. I mean, me, the only thing that can stop me, well, let me see. What do you use for your bettas to get tannins? Okay. I have catappa leaves. I got catappa leaves. I have maple leaves, oak leaves. What was it? I just picked something up. Where are they? Oh, right here. And I don't know if you can see them.
Alder
They're not Adler, whatever.
Alder.
They're not alder cones. There's something similar to them. But I use catappa leaves, and I don't use almond leaves. But I have oak trees in the back, so I use them. And what I do is I actually ow, damn it. The staple just grabbed my finger. Here, maybe you can see it better.
Yeah, okay.
You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got a couple of these from Badfish. She had them there. So I got a couple of these. It helps to soften the water. And I just like, because I have rams and cichlids, I like to have the pH down because it does create a softer water. My water's not hard, but it has a tendency of going too low. The pH drops fast. So, and then I have, I was talking the opposite. It drops too fast, the pH. So I want to raise the pH level some more, especially because in some of the tanks, it was my fault, but I bought this. I should have, you know what it is? It's like an impulse buy. Oh, it looks good. Oh yeah, it looks great.
Mm-hmm.
You don't read the damn ingredients. And I was like, oh, it had shells. So it tends to, because I had just done a new 75 and I put corals in it. And it's like, it just drops the pH way too low. And I was having a lot of pH problems. And I was like, damn, the water's coming out at 7.2. Why the hell is that 5.6? And it was because
I always thought catappa leaves were also called Indian almond leaves. I think, Stephen.
Won't show me his discus. Oh, you've been working too much, Ian. Both my melon discus have died.
Oh,
2 days before I went to Aqua Shell. They were 12 years old, Brennan. I saw it was about to go. I knew it was going to happen. And last week, the smaller one of the two died, and then 2 days before I went to Aqua Shell, the last one died. So it's not that I don't; it's that they're no longer with me. And so what I did is I let them down. Catappa is almond. Well, where are my catappa? Oh, they're inside. I got them inside because of the heat out here. I put them inside. Yes, Ian, they're gone. They're both gone. But I kind of, you work with fish, Brennan.
Mm-hmm.
You look at them, even when you're like, okay, that one's a little bit slower. That's never acted that way before. So you treat the water's fine or the condition. It's like, I'm like, no, I know 12 years is a long time for a fish to live. So, I mean, especially a discus. I mean, they do last up to 15 to 16 years, sometimes 20.
Right.
But
Thunder, Aquatics.
Thunder's in the house. Awesome. So that was really where I wanted to work with.
Yeah.
Way to reopen that wound, Egan. Thank you. Yeah, he just always asks, and I wanted to show him, but it's in upstairs. I'm like, I need to climb up. I can't. No, too much to get it done. So I was like, I'll do it when I get a chance. And then I noticed.
Right.
So now the only thing that's up there is 70 or so rummy noses just swimming in the big ass tank. And I'm thinking, what am I going to do with that? So,
right.
Got to work 12 years old. Yeah, well, they were by themselves with rummy noses, and in a fully planted tank. So they were there for. I mean, they moved. I moved with them 3 different times. I got them in 2010. They were like this. I mean, they were like $50 maybe.
Jeez.
And there was 4 of them. I got 2 turquoise and 2 melons. Back then, they used to call them Marlboro, not melons.
Yeah.
But because of the cigarettes, no. Get to set up for a brief stream later on. Oh, okay. He has to go, man. He has to go set up, I guess.
Okay.
That's all right, Ian. Don't worry about it. It happens, But like any pet that you've had for a really, really long time, it hurts.
Yeah.
It really, really hurts, And because, I go by the tank and it's like, they're not there. When the first one passed and I went by the tank, I noticed that the other one was she lost all her red, all her sparkle. She's like, she's going to.
They tell pale.
She didn't get all pale, not all pale, because she does have she was still eating and all that, but you can tell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I'm not going to go and try to pick up another couple of discus just to put it in there. And I'm like, no, let her take a toll. Then if I decide to do it again, I will. So maybe you can help me, Ian. Get me some new discus. They're going to be from Hans because these were from Hans, Brendan. Okay. I got these from Hans way back. So
pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, I did my research. It wasn't like I'm just gonna go and see you. No, I did my research, and it was my dream fish.
Yeah. Listen,
Yeah.
I'm just typing at the same time.
No, that's okay. He was saying, Ritesh was saying that they still call them Marlboro in India. The melon discus. But it's so it was it Aquashella kind of like but when I went, Brendan, I saw discus. Wow, got the hippie ups. When I was at Aquashella, there was a tank, maybe a 60, that new 60-gallon,
Yeah.
maybe a 90, I'm not sure. And I saw, oh, look at the discus there. I was like, why the hell would you put these in exhibit? They literally looked faded. The water was disgustingly dirty. You're putting them on display. They need to be pristine. It has to be pristine.
That's awesome, Ricky. I'm glad it's you got better.
Blessing now. Like a blessing. Oh, that happens. He probably sniffed something he shouldn't. Did you drop did you drop any weed?
Just so you guys know, we are gonna probably shut it down here in a couple minutes here. I know Brienne's
Who's
Fish
going
Fam
up?
just went. Brienne's Fish Fam.
Oh, she goes up at 5.
Yeah.
It's already 5. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you do. Well, thank you for popping up. I mean, that was cool.
No
Gives me a
problem.
chance to tell Ian that my discus are gone.
Yeah. Glad
Now
you
he
came
can
up with me.
start- Oh, I would always, that. I mean, I wish I could do the night stream, but this schedule is killing me.
Right. Totally understand.
It's
I know I'm going live to my schedule. I had Matt put me on the schedule for 2 p.m.
tomorrow afternoon.
Tomorrow, yeah, Thursdays.
All right. Well, I can catch you. I can catch the last 30 minutes, and then I can get home because I get out at about 12:05. But the drive is about an hour now with traffic.
Right.
There's a lot of construction.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're on, I'll definitely come on.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Bye, everyone. Bye, Melissa.
All right, guys. Yeah,
Melissa,
you guys.
thank you for not timing out anybody from the pocket today. Have a great day. Have a great night, Brendan. I'll see you on streams.
Sounds good.
Bye, guys.
But yeah, you guys have a good day. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me for this hour. Hop over and watch Brienne's Fish Fam. I'll probably hop in there for a little bit. I know I got a few things to do around the house, but I'll be in there. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.